It's been a while since I have been live, and I know probably none of you are there to actually see me at the moment because it's not as if I told anybody I was doing this. I'm just testing out my live setup um, so that I can try to do this for Memorial Day, and I am really hoping um, somebody is seeing me. I really am. Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping somebody's here because I really can't see a chat at all to see what nobody is saying. But hopefully, I get all this right so that I can actually do this live come Memorial Day. So you guys know that I am going to be doing my very first sew along on my channel, and I will be sewing sewing on this pattern by Robin Pickens. And I would say that when I don't have the pattern with me, but it is the one with the plus signs in it. I've gotten it all cut, and it would also not be right here with me for me to show it to you, but I will be. Hi there. Nice to see you. You're my very first comments on here, and I'm so excited. Thank you for dropping in. I will be doing my very first sew along starting on Memorial Day. It's a Robin Pickens pattern, and it will be a lot of fun. We're gonna tell the structure and everything, what I'm gonna start with, where we're gonna go, what the pattern is, and all that good stuff. I'll do another live. This is just my testing, my setup to make sure that people will actually see me. And I will try to keep all this stuff cleaned up when I do a real sew along. Y'all won't be able to see all the real live junk I got going on back here. But yes, thank you so much for dropping in. But I have picked my fabrics. I have cut it, almost all of it. I have a little bit more cutting to do starting today. Finished all that cutting up, and I will be ready to get started next Monday. I also have some haul and some different things that I've gotten that I wanted to show you guys and make sure that I get everything out there. I'm really excited. It has been so long since I've did an actual live. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my very first time doing this. It took me like 3 hours to figure out the whole setup. But I'm so excited that somebody's watching. Thank you, Lisa. I'm going to be doing my own sew along. I'm also going to be showing today while I test out this whole thing. I'm going to start what is this? The Laundry Basket Quilts Mystery Quilts 2026, which is for the America 250. I pulled fabric. I'm like 5 months behind on this thing because I just even realized that she was already doing it. I thought it was going to be like a summer so long. So I just pulled my 5 months to get started on that and try to get that together. Of course, I'm gonna be starting at the beginning, and that is going to be. Let me show y'all her. If you haven't seen it, which most people probably have, her very first block is that. It's 4 of these. I can't see. Where am I? Okay, there it is. I forget I'm not using the camera for the computer. I'm using my phone. So anyway, it's gonna be that block, and I pulled 2 different backgrounds that look almost alike. So they are here, the blue one and the red one. And then I pulled the same red and blue fabrics for those half square triangles. I have actually pulled all 5 months, but when I tell you it's a lot of fabric to pull if you're going to follow her different colors that she used in the scrappy, I'm rethinking that decision because I don't have anything to pack it in, and it's just a lot of it. I have all my fabrics that I'm choosing from in this basket back here, plus what's on my my stash. But yeah, that's my month one. I'm gonna try to do that today. I'm on vacation this week, so I have plenty of time to just sew up whatever I have to do. What is this? Oh, as for haul, and I noticed this whole video is going to seem rather random, you guys, because I'm just trying to test this out. So, and try to get all this out there. I got this from, I think it was Missouri Star. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to give it away in a giveaway. But it is a Benetech lawn. It's called Elegant Keepsakes by, I think they're called Canvas Studios, I think. And I don't really like 2.5-inch squares. I just needed to make the what is that called? Shipping. I just needed to make the shipping, in which case I added these to it to get it. And this is probably going to end up being a giveaway. Hey Mel, how are you? I also bought this, which I think is so adorable. Y'all know I ain't supposed to be buying nothing. But it is a pattern from who is this from? I got this from the Quilt Spot. And it is a charm pack, like Charm Pack Charm. It was this little every month they did this charm pack quilt club. There were mini quilts. And I bought hi Melanie. And I bought this from them. It was on clearance. It cost me like $20. And it came with a Woolen and Wildfire charm pack. Wait a minute. Woolen and Wildflowers. I can't read. And also this black for the bonding. And what really got me was this fabric for the background. I think this is what got me for real. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. I appreciate it. I don't really know how to do that yet, but as soon as I figure it out, I'm going to try my best to advertise myself. But I got this on one of their, hi, Zaza. On one of their sales, who was that? Who had this sale? Keepsake Quilting. They have sales. I got this from the Quilt Spot, but I got this from Keepsake Quilting. And I so love this fabric. I love this fabric. How are you, Zaza? How are you, Melanie? Lisa, I know you lurking, but how are you? And Miss Norma, how are you? It's been a long time since I've been able to actually open my mouth and talk to you guys. I just love this cork fabric. I don't know why. I can't imagine what it is that I would do with it, but it's so pretty. Look at that. Okay. How are y'all? I was just telling everybody, it's not batik. It's not, Melanie. It's a printed fabric. It's just made like, well, that's too light. Hold on. Let me put this one. It's just made, it's supposed to look like a cork. Like in one. Isn't it gorgeous, Zaza? I love it. All of it is just, all of it. Even when you get to the light colors. Look at that. It is different. I love it. I love it. I don't know what I would actually do with all of it. I think a whole cork quilt would probably look kind of odd, but I just think it's pretty. Look at that coral. It's actually a coral color. It looks orange on here, but it's coral. It's just pretty. All those little gold flakes in it. I like it. I really, really like it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one charm pack, but I'm going to figure it out. I am going to figure it out. I was telling them that I'm testing my setup because on Monday, Memorial Day, I am going to start. I keep looking down. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this camera. Let me bring it down a little further, closer. Whoop! I done dropped it. My bad. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing and you're just trying your setup. You drop the camera. Anyway, I was just saying that I am going to be using. Hi, Sherry. I am going to be doing a sew along starting on Monday. And yeah, I'm gonna pull the fabric for you in a minute. I just cut it. It's going to be with that Robin Pickens quilt that looks like the plus signs in it. And I just got everything cut and ready to start on Monday. We're actually going to start. I need everybody to cut everything because like I said before, if you're going to do this with me or at least follow me or whatever you're going to do, you definitely going to have to cut because I can't cut with people around me. I can't cut and talk. And I can do a whole lot of things and talk, but if I cut and talk, either my finger gonna get cut off or the fabric is gonna get cut all crazy. I can't do that. But I will be sewing. We're gonna take it the same exact steps that are in the pattern. 1 week we'll be making the plus stars. The next week you'll be making other parts. The next week you'll make another part. And they're like open stars. And then there's putting the whole thing together, and it's a lot of pieces to put together in the rows, so I'm gonna say that'll probably take 2 weeks. So I'm expecting this to be like a 4-week thing, but it is not a lot of cutting. It's made with a layer cake, and it is not a lot of sewing to it. It's pretty much chain sewn the whole time that you're putting it together. It's not really hard. It's only 60 and a half by 60 and a half. And it doesn't, you probably could pull a layer cake from it only needs 2 different backgrounds of like 1.5 yards a piece. So my middle is a yellowish color and my outer background is going to be like a light cream color. So you have a background for the border and a background for the middle. And then it seems to come together pretty quickly because I've already cut it. So the only thing I have on my table with me are the 2 different backgrounds I'll be using. So I will be using this one for, I wonder if you can really see that. Yeah. This one for the outside, so around the border background. And I will be using, I think it's border. Yeah, I think it's for something. And I will be using this one. I don't know if you can see that either. Here, let me turn this light on and maybe we can see something. Y'all forgive me now. I'm just learning this process. I just figured out how to, really, Alicia, is the light gonna come on? I just figured out how to do this morning. I mean, literally, like, okay, there it is. This is one of them I'm gonna use too. And I may intermingle these 2. And do that. I was also saying before you guys got here is that I bought this from Missouri Star, and I don't particularly care for them. So this is going to be a giveaway. Probably the first one on Monday will be this and something else that I'll throw in there with it. But I just needed to get my my shipping, and so I added this to it. I also started a new block of the month, but you guys know me. That's just kind of how I roll. Oh, the quilt that I showed you before with the my mind is moving 100 miles a minute. This one. Yee! Really? This one. is basically this pattern. And I think this may be free on their website. It's Me and My Sister Designs. I think this may be a free pattern on their website, but anyway, that's it. That's what the pattern is, but it's featuring the fabrics that are in this particular pattern, which I was really drawn to the florals that are in the background. I think it's so pretty. I said before, this is going to be a random video because I wasn't quite prepared to make it. I just wanted to make sure that I got in and got everything tested so that I wouldn't be like all over the place when when Monday came around. Really? I mean, seriously, just tear up everything, girl. I started a new block of the month, and I may have already showed you guys this. I don't know. But I think it's pretty. It's this. It's called Velvet Cascade. I think Velvet Cascade, Velvet Thistle. I didn't know it had two names. But it's this one. And it has some very, very, very pretty fabrics. I think I did show you guys this before, but I love it. And this blue, which is the same print. There's like a basket weave in two different colors. There's this. What is the name of this thing? This little pointy thing right here. What do they call that? I know it's a French name, but I can't remember what the name of it is. Hey, Donnell. These are my favorites. The little birdies that I can't quite get to go. Okay, that one look right. That one right there flying. He look right. That's my favorite one. I don't particularly care for these, but I mean, it's still pretty. These look like bird feathers. Like, you know, shake a tail feather, they look like bird tail feathers. Don't they look like bird tail feathers? They are pretty. Somebody tell me, fleur de lis. Isn't that what that is? That little thing right there? I know I probably said that all country like, but I think that's what they call it, fleur de lis. And then this is the background. So I love this quilt. I think it's so pretty. The purples, and I haven't been a good purple liking girl in years. So I'm surprised at myself for saying I like this. And the last bit of my haul to show is Fleur de Lis. No S. Gotcha. Okay. It's from Keepsake Quilting when I bought that cork fabric. Was floral. That's probably what I would have said had it not come to my mind correctly. Which one? What am I showing, Mel? But Keepsake Quilting had they have these, I don't know if you guys have bought them before. They're it's supposed to be a scrap bundle. It says 6 yards of scrap bundle from Laundry Basket Quilts linen textures. And I was excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this linen textured like fabric. And I'm thinking it was gonna be little pieces or like so big yardage or something. And what it turned out to be was 6 1-yard pieces of fabric. Okay. This one. the fleur-de-lis, which is that little point thing right there. But it turned out to be 6 yards of fabric, which shocked me. I'm going to try to get a little closer so the color will look right. But it came with this green. It's actually green, y'all. It ain't going to look green on this screen, but it's actually a green color with dark specks in it to make it look like linen. It came with this like pink. It's like a pink blush color. And it was 6 yards. That's not scrap. Exactly. That's what I said. It came with this like minty green, like I don't know what that color is right there. And it came with this here corally looking. That looks orange, but it's actually a corally looking color. And the last, is it the last one? Is it no? It's 2 more with this kind of pine grassy looking green, mossy like, and this mustard yellow. And it was 6 pieces. And I was excited because all I paid was like $30. Uh-oh. Okay. It said, can y'all hear me? Can you see me? I thought I was going to get a whole lot of little pieces. And as it turns out, it was 6 1-yard pieces. So the next week, they did the same thing for, what do they call? This is so crooked. Lord, why y'all been looking me to the side? Hold on. Let me see if I get that right. Who in the world thinks 6? I can send you those scraps. I know, right, Donnell? That the next week they did Free Spirit. They did Free Spirit fabrics. So I'm waiting for. I didn't get it last week. I should have, but I'm not supposed to be buying. So I was trying to do right. But whatever they doing this week for 6 yards, I think I'm gonna buy that too. Last week's was $30. $30 for 6 yards of Free Spirit fabric, which probably would end up being a lot of K, if I'm gonna be honest. That's probably what it would have been. But who wouldn't buy that for like $30? But I really thought I was gonna get like a scrap bag. I was looking for this texture, but just in a whole bunch of different colors that I could just like throw in my stash and use later on. And this was shocking to me. Very shocking. Are any of you doing like a what is this? What am I thinking? America 250 quilt? I'm planning on, besides the one I'm doing for laundry basket quilts, which I'm gonna try to catch up with her. I want to do this. I probably showed it to y'all once before a while ago, but this is what I want to do for my America 250. It's a really good price. Really, really good price. Yeah, this is what I want to do for my America 250. I've been collecting fabrics for it for the longest period of time. I think I got everything for the background, all the colors. I think I got everything for all the colors. Now I got to get I don't think I want it to be scrapped up in the background. That's going to be scrappy enough in the colors. Each block is going to have the same blues. But from block to block, the blue may change. The actual print may change, but I don't think I want the background to be that scrappy. So now I am searching for a bolt of fabric because this pattern needs 9 yards of it. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And I don't buy backgrounds in those amounts. Any yardage that I have is because, and it's in a bolt where I actually bought a bolt, was specifically for something. When I buy fabric, I don't buy any more than 5 yards at a time when I'm buying backgrounds, and 9 yards is a lot. It's a lot to cram into this little bitty room with all the other junk I got in here. It's a lot. You're not, you have a lot of patriotic themed quilts. Okay. I don't think he needs another one. Mine doesn't, yeah. 9 yards is a lot, Mels. It is. It's a whole lot. My husband doesn't have one. He's a veteran, and I think I've made one for my sister. I've made one for my brother, but I've never made one for my husband. So this year he'll get one, but he ain't getting that one. He not getting he not getting this one, but he definitely gets one this year. I will start on it around his birthday, which is in June, and hopefully I'll have it finished by not long after the 4th. He's not getting it by the 4th either, but not long after the 4th. Hopefully I'll have it finished. I don't think it's the one that I chose is that Riley Blake one that they're doing the block of the month out of, with the military like emblems in the corners, and then they're doing the block of the month with the blocks that go around in a circle. I bought that for him. So my plan is to do that. But yeah, he's not getting this one. This is going to take a while, and this is going to go on the bed. So he will get something that he can have in his room, like a throw or something of that nature. But I made my sister one. I made my sister a really good. I have another sister who is I thought I had her quote right here. Another sister who was in the, she said, wait a minute, Melanie, I have a patriotic kick from So Yeah that Hubs said no more. So you have it still. I haven't made one for him. Let's see. I'm going to make one next month. Not sure who's getting it yet. Yep. Let me get my sister's. It's right here. Hers. I'll slide back. Oh, I'm about to fall. So my sister's is this. I have two sisters in the military. So my other sister's is here. So she's getting this one. And yeah, I probably need to get to that too. I usually by this time for the last 2 years, I've made at least one and given it away. So this is hers for this year. And I think I'm gonna make it my sit and sew quilt, because my guild will quilt it for me for Quilts of Valor for free. So I think I'm gonna do it while we're at our sit and sews. Ooh, 9? Boy, that's a lot. How big is that? I mean, what size was the quilt, Melanie? That's a heap of fabric. That's a lot. In this one here, it doesn't have that much when you look at the rest of it. The 9 yards is the background, and it's a big quilt. So in this one right here, you only need an extra, oh, that's a lot of red, white, and blue. Come on now, out of here. You only need an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 yards of fabric, but she gives you about 9 yards total. Okay. She gives you about 1, 2, 3. She gives you about anywhere from a 1/4 yard to a 1/2 yard over what is required for the quilt, because she's a starcher, and she just airs up a 1/4 yard for everything. So you'll have some left over. If you take all that off of the requirements, you're probably going to have about 2 yards more than what you need, which is a lot to buy that you don't need. But she errs on the side of caution with her patterns. So those are my 2 patriotic quilts. Let's see. I was like, Me too. I was going to say that too down there. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Just to buy in yardage. We use a lot of fabric to do everything we do, whether we realize it or not. Even when we're using fat quarters, but to tell yourself you got to buy 9 yards of fabric is a lot. That's how I feel about this. The background for this quilt that I really want to make it because it's so different. It's just so different from the rest of them. I really want to make it, but 9 yards is a lot to think about having to buy at one time. And to have to use. A lot of times you buy a bolt of background or something and you have a lot of it left over. But to have 9 yards and literally have to use it all, that's a lot. Me too, Donnell. I do too. I prefer trimming down. But she does. She says if it requires a half, she's gonna have you buy three. She's gonna put 3/4. If it requires a 1/4 yard, she's gonna tell you to buy half. It's just to err on the side of caution, and it helps you if you miscut and not have to order anymore. And she only designs in solids. So if you like the pattern as is, it costs you less because all you're buying is solids. And you can get those as cheap as you want to, but she uses motor solids, so she gives you all the SKU numbers and everything. It's super cool. I am the vice president of my guild. How that happened, I don't know. But I'm the vice president of my guild, and next month I will be doing a presentation for her. What? A quilt I'm working on calls for 22 yards of background if you FPP it. What are you making, Lisa? So I can stay away from that. That's a lot. But I will be doing a presentation on the designer. Her name is Zelda Montgomery. I think I've talked about her before previously on a video, but I will be doing a presentation on her, and I'm doing a series on pattern designers as opposed to fabric designers. Pattern designers that most people don't talk about. Oh, dear Jane, yeah, I already chose to stay away from that. Yeah, no. No, but Tammy, what's her name? Kathy. Tammy, Kathy, and myself will be doing later this year a year-long sew along, probably longer than a year, but I'm gonna say a year-long sew along with a Jackie Dijon. Is that how you say her name? Jacqueline Dijon pattern. I don't blame you, Donnell. With a Jacqueline Dijon pattern um, of our picking. So we won't all be on the same one. We won't all be using the same pattern. We definitely won't be using the same fabrics, most likely. But we get to pick a pattern of our own. It's just all going to be paper piece. So everybody's going to be paper piecing their own pattern. That's the plan starting later this year after we finish this Christmas quilt that I'm so ready to. I loved it when we thought about it and talked about it, but I am so sick of looking at this fabric. I don't know what to do. I'm so ready to be done with it. 2 more months, guys. 2 more months, and we through. I am so ready. I'm just not a. I am a whoop. Just tear up everything. I am a Christmas decorating girl, but I do not like making Christmas quilts, and I don't know why. I don't like it. And I think I only have 2 or 3, and all this stuff, all these kits and stuff that I have, I don't think I have but 2 or 3 Christmas ones. The rest of them are just, I seen it, I liked it, I bought it. Do you guys like? I don't like seasonal quilts at all. Whether it's Easter, Halloween, fall, winter, spring, summer, I don't know. Anything that just says fall and put it out there, I don't want that. If it's spring and it's just out there, I don't want that. Now, if it's spring colored and it's something really cute, I'll make that. But if it's just saying, hey, it's spring, hey, it's Easter, hey, it's the 4th of July, I don't want that. I don't want patriotic clothes with flags sewn in them. I give those away. I don't want that either. I don't know why. It's strange, but I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, I do have the fabric for that other one. I just seen it. And let me grab it, and then I will let you guys go about your day. This was supposed to be a test, and I'm not here to keep y'all forever. She said, I really do not do Christmas quilts. I use the fabric for smaller projects and gifts. But you do like seasonal quilts. I can do something where the colors fit the season. But I'm just not a big fan of, you know, putting Rudolph with his red nose on my quilts. I don't know why. But I got like a million reindeers when I decorate for Christmas. They everywhere. Reindeers and angels, and they just all over the place. Little figurines and stuffed ones and all that. But I don't know why I don't want them in my quilt. It's just weird. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Let me grab this. I don't know what I did with the pattern, you guys. Y'all. But hi, Lori. So I've cut the whole thing for Monday Sewalong. Well, everything except for that background you just saw. I've cut all the pieces. I told y'all it's not a lot. I mean, really. It really is not. I'm a fan of seasonal quilts. Seasonal colors I can do. She said I don't like holiday quilts. I like the colors of the season, just not the holiday specific. Me too. I like seasonal colors, but I don't particularly, I don't particularly want all that the specifics to it. But I cut all my pieces for Monday Sewalong. And for the life of me, that pattern is not up here where it needs to be for me to cut the pieces that I need to cut, and I don't know what I did with it. That's just more like what I do. Where all these blocks come from? Lord, I done cut other stuff, and they ain't in this container. Look, and they not in this container. Wait a second. Oh, I was finna lose this. It was finna be gone, and I was gonna be cussing. I'm just gonna be real. I was gonna be cussing, real deal to cussing for not having this stuff put in this container like it's supposed to be. And I couldn't blame nobody but myself. I mean, nobody. And on to the floor this goes. Look at this. I have cut all this fabric, stacked it up here, because it went with that. And look, I was about to lose every bit of it. Ooh, my mind is a terrible thing to waste. And yet I do it every day, at least once a day. I lose my mind. I really do. And then I can't find it. Is that it? Nope. Let's see. They grow legs. It was all for a walk. Apparently they were. I mean, I was finna lose all of this. Oh, I was gonna be so mad at myself too. I promise you. And then I can't find it. This is a shame. Y'all would think I didn't do nothing right. I have made Christmas, spring, summer, but no fall. What happened to that? Oh, I don't want to make another seasonal quilt. I understand. I do. And I love the colors. It makes no sense to me because, like I said, I'm the. Hello, how are you? I am a consummate Christmas. I start decorating for Christmas as soon as now. What I can't do is decorate before Thanksgiving. As soon as the turkey gets put up in the refrigerator, I put everything out for Christmas. I can't do that early before Thanksgiving though. I mean, I can't be wishing my life away. Hi, Lena. I like switching out my quilts for the season. I do too. I do too. I do the colors. I like switching out my colors. I do. I switched that out. I did. I can't do the before. Like I said, I can't do Christmas before Thanksgiving. I can't be wishing my life away like that. I need it all. Like I'm on that other side of 50 where I need everything to slow down, not move faster. I need to just, take your time. Take your time. Get into them next couple of years. Just slow it down. So I don't need it to go any faster than it does. I honestly don't know what I did with that stuff. I feel so dumb right now. Real talk. Yeah, thank you. It has to be Thanksgiving. Yes, yes. No earlier than the Thanksgiving. He said being sneaky. I'm kind of on a break and kind of. Okay. You sneak right on, honey. You sneak right on. I have Christmas quilts on couches now. What, Melanie? I can't do it. I can't. I cannot. That's like going into a store and go back to work. Okay. That's like going into a store in July and they have out all the Halloween stuff. And I'd be like, what? Can the children at least get to school first? I mean, seriously. Can we have 4th of July? That's me too, Nikki. Like, can I buy a flag? Can I do something? Can I do something other than can y'all stop wishing my life away? I mean, when I was in my 20s, I felt like I had all the time in the world. I'm 53. Can you slow down? Slow it down. Too much. Y'all, I'm still looking around for that pattern. As soon as I turn this video off, it's just going to be sitting like right there. That's how it works. Right here next to me is where it will be. And I will be so upset. Like, dude, when I was looking for you, why wasn't you like right there? Really? But I thank you guys so much for showing up. At least I know that this setup will work come Monday and I won't like be on here like not knowing nothing, looking very like I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. She said, I'm out today. My grandson got out of school yesterday. It's nuts, but I liked the pumpkin shaped couch pillows. Okay. We have to purge thousands of books, getting a new library. Oh, okay. I'm an avid book girl, Lena. I really am. I try to make my grandkids into some. My snowman figurines are still out. In my own defense, we just have received spring Tims. I'm gonna let you have that one. We're not gonna even fuss over that one. That's okay. That you just now getting warm temperature, so you still felt like you was in the winter. We're gonna let that ride. We're gonna let it ride. Thousands of books going to a new library with my new books. Oh, to kiddos' hands for spring reading. I try to keep my grandkids in books, of course. My grandkids are really small. They're small, so they don't actually read. They do more tearing up the books than anything else. They doing more tearing up the books than anything else. But I try to keep them surrounded in words. I think words are something that we're losing. All the video, audio books, and audio everything, and listening to everything. I think the art of knowing, using your mind to visualize a story is being lost. I never put my snow gloves away as they make me happy year long. Really? I don't think I've ever owned a snow glove. A snow glove, a snowsuit, anything bigger than a bomber jacket. I mean, I don't think I've ever owned anything like that. Not that it doesn't get cold enough here. I'm in Alabama for all that do not know. Not that it doesn't get cold enough here to like put on some earmuffs and a hat and the scarves and all of the above. I just don't think I've ever owned anything like snow gloves, a snowsuit, snow boots, none of that stuff. I wish my grandson liked to read, but both his parents are gamers. Yeah, we're losing it. The art of just and I know audiobooks, do the same thing, but the art of listening to your own self read and visualizing your mind rather than letting sounds of wind blowing and all that stuff behind somebody reading do it. Something special about opening and holding a book. That is the truth. It is just allowing your own mind to visualize what it is that you're reading. Oh, she said, okay. She said, oh, it was supposed to be snow globes, not gloves. Okay, I can see that. I can see the snow globes being out all year. That's funny. That is funny. But yes, I am a firm reader. There are so many books in my house. I'll be honest, I don't read as much as I used to, but I have books everywhere. Now, my husband, he sleep after the 10th word he done read in a sentence. You open that book and he get from words 1 through 10. You may as well put a period after that, baby, because his head done nodded straight off. Like, he ain't. he does not. He does not. He does not do anything literally, anything literary at all. He just doesn't. But I can listen, I can read, I can sit down with a book and read a textbook if I have to. It doesn't, I mean, whatever it is. But my husband, honey, no. No, ma'am. When he got out of high school, he was literally done. If they hadn't taught him how to be a paramedic in the military, he probably would have never went to school and did another thing. He just is not. He doesn't. But I love it. I do. Researching things is my thing. It's how I got into this quilting thing. It's how I've gotten into any craft I ever heard. See, that sounds like Jack. But he does like his golf magazines. Honey. If it ain't something he has to do, my husband ain't gonna read a thing. He gonna look it all up on YouTube. He gonna YouTube all instructions. He ain't gonna read none of them. He ain't gonna do none of that. I just be amazed at him. I be like, what? I tell you the truth. He ain't gonna do none of it. But it is how I'm researching things and reading up on things and going. I'm like a down the rabbit hole kind of learner. If I got to learn something, I'm gonna look up everything I can find on it, read everything I can find on it, watch all the videos, listen to all the text. That's just, I'm an immerser. I immerse myself into everything. I do. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys all day long, as much as I am so happy to again be able to use my words to talk to you guys and not just click, click, click on the screen. This has been so much fun, and I think I'm ready for Monday. I think I'm ready for Monday. I am. I thank you guys for stopping by. And this was not meant to keep you like forever. This was just me making sure that, when I got on here, I wouldn't be some kind of camera disaster when I get ready to sew with y'all on Monday. I will probably pop in again like Friday or Saturday, and I will have the pattern at that time, and I will walk through what it is that I'm going to how I'm gonna do it. And she said, I've got to go. A class is coming in. Stay cool, everybody. You too, Lena. Yeah, and I will walk you through what like week 1, week 2, week 3. Week 1 will be on Memorial Day. The rest of it will probably be a different day. It just depends on yeah, my schedule would work, and that'll probably be on a different day. But I hope you all will sew along with me. And watch, I tell you, I'm going to turn this screen off, and that pattern is going to be like right in my face. And I can't find it for the life of me. But I am going to go and let you guys get the rest of your day together. I'm going to go get me some lunch because it is 1:40 here, and my stomach is talking to me as I'm sitting here talking to you guys. I hope everybody has a beautiful and wonderful rest of your day. Make sure that you drink real fluids if you're going outside because it's already 90 degrees here. I don't know what it is where you are. It is 90 degrees and 89% humidity where I am. So stay cool, drink lots of fluids, but please get outside and get you some sunshine. Love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.